Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. We're on the VN server right now and Contess is again in the top team for Nocturne Judicator. However, very important information, she is only top if she is Supreme or Supreme Plus. Basically plus 15 exclusive equipment or higher. At Mythic Plus, Isabella is still outperforming Contess, and for my viewer, as you guys can see here, all of these scores are very close to each other because he only has Supreme Ascension Contess. Supreme Plus is a big power upgrade for Contess because that doubles the rate of her punishments, which is going to allow her to actually apply her HP loss debuff onto the boss that much sooner. We're going to watch a replay and we're going to actually show you exactly how long it takes with a Supreme Contess to actually apply the debuff. However, the top score of today with the Supreme Plus Contess is 420 billion damage, which is a very good score. So definitely Contess is best for Nocturne Judicator. However, you need to have her Supreme or higher Ascension. And even for yesterday, the Blightshroom boss, you're going to need to have Contess as Supreme Plus, actually, in fact. I didn't talk about it, actually mention it explicitly, but Contess needs to be Supreme Plus, otherwise her debuff applies too late in the Blightshroom boss. So yeah, you're going to need that. But for Nocturne Judicator, even Supreme Ascension is good enough. Now, the top team is with Aliceth and Contess, as you guys can see here. And that is the one that's hit 420 billion damage for the more highly upgraded players. But even a No-Aliceth version is still doing very well. Basically, if you had a Supreme Plus Contess, it would be heavily outperforming even this Isabella team. But until you have that Supreme Plus Contess, the Isabella team is kind of like actually slightly outperforming the No-Aliceth version. Now we're going to go ahead and show you the replay, and I'll pay close attention to when the debuff of Contess is actually going to apply to the boss, because this is really important. So first of all, we have some sort of debuff. Actually, it's going to be a little bit difficult for us to see exactly when Contess's debuff goes live. We should see another damage, like basically another, you see this debuff currently on the boss, we should see another stack of that, because this one is not Contess's. This is from either, it's from some other hero. I think it might be from Valar. I'm not even paying attention to that. But basically, we need to see another one. And that is going to be the actual Contess's debuff. Because especially when you don't have Contessa's Supreme Plus, she takes a much longer time to punish the enemy. And then your HP loss debuff doesn't apply until pretty late into the match. Okay, still no application. We have 60 seconds in. So at 60 seconds in, for a Supreme Plus Contess, every single boss is going to apply with the debuff, no matter if they cast an ultimate or not. But for the Supreme Contest, you know, and I still do not see... Oh, there we go. I think we just saw it right here. Okay, we do see a debuff. I think this may be the contest debuff around about the 52-second mark, it looked like. Could be the application. We're going to keep paying attention because that may not actually even be it. It's very difficult to track the debuff when there are other heroes which are actually applying a similar type of debuff onto the target. But I think that was probably it. 52 seconds left for a Supreme Ascension Contest. But if you had her at Supreme Plus, it is going to be way quicker than that. It is going to be way quicker than that. With 30 seconds left, it is a guarantee, even if the enemy doesn't cast ultimate, all the punishments from the other sources are going to have applied. Yeah, so I think it was at around the 52-second left mark that actually Contess applied all of those basically and applied her official debuff. Now, how do the punishments work? The punishments work every 10 seconds. Contess is going to apply one punishment to the boss. And that is why I was saying that if you have Supreme Plus Ascension of Contess, after 30 seconds have passed, you would have applied 3 punishments, because after 10 seconds, after 20 seconds, after 30 seconds, that's 3 punishments, but the punishments get double value when you have a Supreme Plus, and so she would have 6 punishments in total, independent of what if the enemy is ultimating or not. Now, if the boss casts ultimate, like in Nocturne Judicator, the boss casts ultimate pretty rapidly, so that adds another punishment stack. Each time the boss casts ultimate is going to be a punishment stack. So if you want to look, it's really difficult to track because it's not like an energy bar of the boss. So you can't clearly see unless you're paying close attention to what the ultimate is. But basically his ultimate is a charge and sweeps, dealing damage to enemies in an arc. And yeah, so basically it is going to be the charge and sweep attack. Now when we talk about other bosses, it's even more important in Blightshroom. I'm going to show you now in Blightshroom. So Blightshroom, if we take a look at this Contest team, So, Blightshroom, you're gonna have less ultimate cast of the boss, because the boss only casts ultimate at the beginning of battle, and then when one of your heroes casts their ultimate, and your heroes are not gonna be ultimating that much, right? So Gala casts the ultimate, so that should be 2 ultimates, basically 2 punishment stacks for the boss. But that is it. So we have the 2 punishment stacks for the boss. Now we're probably going to have to wait. And you can't even see the debuff indicator, unfortunately, on the boss. Unfortunately, the big health bar is blocking the toolbar of the Blightshroom. So we cannot actually clearly see when the Contessa's debuff lands. But basically, this is important. This is why the Supreme Plus of Contess is so important, because it allows you to have greater uptime of her debuff, activating it sooner, and that is making a big difference. And then, of course, her own stats are going to make somewhat of a difference. But for this boss specifically, her damage is not really that meaningful. It's a minor amount. It's more about you just want to get her debuffs activated as quickly as possible. And that can only happen when, if you have her Supreme Plus. Otherwise, it is going to be slower. But for Nocturne Judicator, not too bad. Because the enemy boss does ultimate a few times. Like at 52 seconds left, you're going to see that basically even the Supreme Ascension Contest get the debuff off. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. It's just again showing you that Contest is now 7 for 7. For Dream Realm bosses. Supreme Plus is going to be a major priority. If you don't have Supreme Plus, you're really leaving a lot of damage potential on the table. And so that is a thing. But as you guys do see, Contest will be workable at Supreme Ascension. And I do believe even for some bosses, potentially Mythic Plus. I don't exactly know about that. But yeah, she's a heavy investment hero again. But she's a must at this point. Like, she is just so strong. And she's going to be in every boss for endless difficulty. And at least for phase 3. And so yeah, anyway guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section down below. Are you excited for Contess's release, which will be at the upcoming reset on the global server? I am excited for it. Hopefully you all, if you are going to summon for her, hopefully you do get lucky on your pulls. I hope I can get lucky on my pulls. Gunner was really bad for me. Like I average around 34 Stellar Crystals per 1 copy of Gunner, and I did like 30 copies through that. So like normally your RNG is supposed to average out, but like I got unlucky in the Gunner pull, so hopefully Contest can be at least average luck. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.